who are you people and why am I talking to you? Lanae, let's start with you. You're
Um, well, hi, I'm Lanae Hyneman. We have a lovely little film in Scumdance called The Ghost That Wouldn't Die. And we just want to talk to you and everyone about it.
what about you?
I'm Matt Packman. I'm the writer director of The Ghost That Wouldn't Die, and I'm also happy to talk to you about
All right, well that was easy.
it.
Um, so I think we'll start from the beginning. This is the third part of a series. The first one was 2021, and then 2023 we had in the festival Real Cool Time. So now this one. This is a question for both of you. What's been the process? I mean, Matt, I know that you're writing these and directing them, but it does feel like a collaborative process for this character. But what has changed from movie one to movie three?
Yeah, so it is a collaborative process. Lanae and I have been doing this since Morbid Colors, the first feature film, and that in itself was kind of its own creative process. But when we reteamed in 2022 to do these short films, we kind of put together a new team, which included Jake Belinsky and Emily Durkholz of Cinefreak Pictures and made Real Cool Time. And then now this film, and then Lene and I have also written the script for the next short. So we're continuing to build. Um, I think the process for the shorts is that we kind of made Real Cool Time as a one-off. But then once that happened, we knew we had a lot more story to tell. So then it began it started to become like building this great big picture and making sure that every installment was not only like an individual thing unto itself, but also something that could tell this much greater story about that character.
And Lene, how has it felt with taking this character from the feature to now? What's changed as far as how you're playing her or your process as an actor?
Um, so in the beginning, it was definitely, Devin was created by Matt. And as we're getting more into it, I've had a lot more input on the character. Not that he was like against me having input on the very beginning. He's very like, tell me your ideas. And I guess just kind of like as Devin has progressed through in Morbid Colors, there was definitely a little more hope in her. And as the story goes on, she's darker, she's more withdrawn, she's just, I guess, a little more hopeless every time we see her.
Before Morbid Colors, what kind of acting experience had you had?
Um, just kind of like stage stuff, community theater
Sure.
stage stuff. I did a little bit in high school. That was, I guess, like show choir. You could kind of call that a little bit of acting too. But relatively, that is it. Film wise, I had zero experience at all going into it.
Matt, I'll go back to a question for you.
Sure.
You mentioned, so this is the second film working with Jake, um, and Jake's feature got an honorary mention last year when Real Cool Time was in. He won the Scumdance Award for cinematography. So how do you two work together?
Yeah. Well, I think the advantage Jake and I had coming into Real Cool Time is that we were very close friends and just kind of fellow filmmakers for a very long time. We knew each other very well personally, but we also knew how we liked to work. Same with Jake's partner in life and art, Emily Durkholz. Like we all were very close. So the transition from real life to working together was really easy. And I also knew Jake's interests. I also knew his eye. So being able to kind of harness that, work with that, allow him the freedom to do what he does, because that's kind of what I wanted, was for him to have the space to, you know, I didn't want to put him under my thumb. I want to set him loose, you know. And I would kind of come in with each of these, or Lene and I would come in with to each of these with an idea of what we wanted the film to be. So I knew I wanted Real Cool Time to be very vibrant and very red and very yellow. I knew those were our aesthetic. That was our aesthetic. Those were our colors. I wanted, essentially like Daredevil lighting
Hmm.
for the show. So I said, Jake, this is what I want. Let's go nuts. And then for Real Cool, or I'm sorry, The Ghost That Wouldn't Die, I knew we wanted to take it in the complete opposite direction. I showed him a few films like Abel Ferrara's The Addiction. I'm like, I want that crunchy
Hmm.
90s black and white look. That's what I have. I need that. Can you give me that? He goes, yes. And then I just trust him from there on. I will, we work with him, we set up the shot, we know what we're going to do. But the beauty of what we do is that, you know, we're all a team. We all do this together. Lanae and I are the creative heads in this. We own the universe and the character, but this is a team effort. This is all four of us. And everybody, in my opinion, is at the height of what they do. So I love to just set Jake loose and see what he gets. Like that whole concert scene at the end
Hmm.
of our film, that is me saying, Jake, in a nutshell, this is what I want. I'm directing the actors on the stage to make sure the performance is right, and we just set him loose, and he was doing a marathon around that stage getting that footage. And yeah, he's a force of nature. I don't know how to say it any other way. We're lucky to have him.
You said there's another chapter coming, or there's another film that you're both working on together. I'm gonna guess screwball romantic comedy.
What do you think, Lene?
You
Does
hit
that
the
sum
nail
up
on the
our
head.
movie?
That's exactly.
Just go the total opposite direction. Like, yeah, sure. I don't want to. I mean, is there anything you're able to share about the next project, or is it still, you know, being worked on? I mean, I know it's
I
being
mean,
worked on, but
our script is done, right, Lene?
Yeah.
Yeah, so Lanae and I worked over the summer on this script and we love it and it's awesome and we're gonna look at maybe doing it next year. We're not in any rush. We're letting this stuff breathe. That next film finds Devin like a couple years after The Ghost That Wouldn't Die. So the one thing I could say about it is that The Ghost That Wouldn't Die is kind of a very minimalist, subdued film. This one is not.
oh, all
So
right.
it's gonna be uh, a big finale. We'll say that.
What advice would you give to someone who is starting out in like working on an independent film, like a really, really true low budget independent film?
Well, I mean, definitely working on anything, indie that you just basically you do not have a budget for. Just plan on wearing many hats. Whether that's, you're acting and you're helping with makeup or you're acting and you're helping, with the crew. Just plan on having more than one job when you're on an indie film set. Um, as far as your process goes, as someone whose background is in stage, the process is completely different. Sometimes you are on set and it's cold and it's raining and you're miserable and you just kind of have to, there's no green room, there's no like trailer for you to like chill out in, like you're out in it with everyone else that's putting together this film. So you just got to kind of roll with the punches and just try to, whatever your process is, you are just going to have to tweak it a little bit when maybe you're not in your normal environment when you're trying to get into character.
I think roll with the punches is like it should be like everyone who wants to make a low budget film should have that tattooed on their forearms so they can always look down and like right, right, right. Where did you shoot? There's the nightclub scene and then there's the concert scene and like the backstage. Where was that shot?
So the nightclub was actually the stage of a performance theater. So that was the Evansville Civic Theater, and we used that stage a lot in this movie. We kind of felt like it was our second home. I'm sure
Oh,
Lene
cool.
will agree. We shot in there a lot. And then the concert at the end was the one scene not shot in Indiana. It was actually shot in Illinois, where I live. And that was on another stage at our local cultural center here, our kind of our art house here. And yeah, all those people were very kind and let us in and let us do our thing. And as long as we didn't mosh pit, we were good to go. So.
It, it's important to have a location that you can kind of own and take your time in. So
Yeah.
how much time were you allowed to have in these locations? You know, was it a full day? Did you have a couple days?
I mean, it was we scheduled both of those for a day. So we had an all night to shoot in the nightclub, and we had all afternoon to shoot the concert. So we're used to working quick. I mean,
Right.
we're we're used to, my upbringing and all this is hurry up and run and get the shot in the middle of the street before a car comes. So we kind of know and have been conditioned to working fast and
Yeah.
getting a lot of coverage in a short amount of time. So I think, how long were we there for that concert shoot, Lanae? Like 4 hours, four or five
Something, yeah,
hours?
4 or 5 hours maybe.
Yeah, we were there for the I would say the full afternoon and had what we needed.
How many days did it take to shoot Real Cool Time? I mean, we talked about this a couple years ago, but I cannot remember now.
Fuck, 2 days, I
Okay.
Yeah.
think. Yeah, it was a weekend. It
That's right.
was just all day, all night, 2 days.
Yeah. Okay. So yeah, you're very used to shooting all day, all night.
Yeah.
Yeah, and then so this one, how long did this take? This film?
God, Lanae, my memory is not that good
Well,
anymore.
I mean, it was very because we had more people that we needed
Right.
all of the time, so we had to work around. I mean, there's four other guys in the band, or
Hmm.
three other guys, four with me. So we had all those schedules, to work around. So we just kind of did like days or weekends
Yeah.
here and there. So I think, I mean, we worked on it 3 or 4 months maybe, and like a weekend here and there while we were doing it.
Yeah,
We did
I think
some
it was
stuff.
like, I'm sorry, Lanae, I didn't mean to
No,
cut
no,
you.
you're fine.
I think it was like 3 weekends plus a pickup shoot of the very end.
Hmm.
Something like that. That's all right.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, yeah.
So we worked on it, filming months, but it was just a few days here, a few days there.
Yeah. I
Yeah.
think from January through April is
Yeah,
what
that
we did.
sounds about
Yeah.
right.
Yeah.
I mean, it's a bigger scope, so that makes sense. And yeah, more people, more moving parts, more schedules.
Yeah,
Yeah.
sure.
This is it for both of you. And Lenny, you sort of answer this on the actor side, but what advice in general would you give someone who is making their first independent film or their first
Prepare to
low budget?
suck.
What's that?
Prepare to suck for a long time.
Yeah.
Prepare to suck for years. And you just gotta love that you're not there and that it's a journey and that you're climbing a ladder and every rep and every step you get better and you learn. But be okay with not being what you want to eventually be and just keep working. I think that I've seen a lot of people get discouraged over time. It can be thankless, it can be hard work, but I think if you love the work and you love uh, expression and the art of just trying to get better at being a storyteller and doing this, you're going to be fine. So, I don't know. Filmmaking is a complicated language. It takes a lot of people to make it look seamless. So I think also working well with others is good. Very good.
How has the festival season been so far for this film?
It's gone pretty good. I
Mhm.
mean, we've made it into a decent amount of festivals. Some that we're really, really excited about, ones that we're really excited to come back to, like Scumdance. We were very thrilled to come back.
Yeah.
We have a festival actually here in Evansville, where I live. We're kind of like treating it as like our little like hometown showing. It's the Victory International Film Festival. We got 6 nominations, so we're
Oh,
really proud of ourselves for that. We're showing a couple of different times in the festival as well, like in a short block, and then we're playing in an Indiana made. It's called a Hoosier block as well. But yeah, we've been pretty happy with how our festival run has gone so far.
We typically do like a year, I think. I think by the end of that first year, especially with the way that we've kind of like mapped out this project that we're working on.
Hmm.
It's kind of like we make the movie for a year, do the festival for a year, make the next movie for a year, do the festival for a year. Um, so I think we'll probably wrap up our festival run for The Ghost That Wouldn't Die by November, December, I would think.
Okay, this is the last question that I have.
Okay.
And I think Matt, we had sort of talked about this a little. It was kind of early days, but once you finish the trilogy or the short film trilogy, is
Mm,
there any thought of stitching it together? I wouldn't say like as a feature but as something that you could watch it as almost an episodic.
Lanae's face pretty much said that all. Yeah, we got big plans for the trilogy. It's
Okay.
going to be, I think, stitched together is a great way to put it. That greater project, Lanae and I are writing and directing together. She's been directing a lot of stuff while we've been doing our festival run. We just wrote this next short. We have a big Voltron-like end to this that will conclude Devin Crane's story. It's going to take some time. We're not in a rush. I look at it as kind of like it's my thing. So I'm good to go as long as we need to go. If Lanae's got gray hair in the third short, we're good. But yeah, man, no, there's big stuff coming for sure.
I'm excited. I can't wait to see what it is.
Thank you.
Yeah, I'm always going to watch whatever either of you put out. I'm a fan. So
Thank you so much.
I still have stage nightmares where I was in a play I went to an arts high school, and my senior year we were in this Russian farce, and we had never had a full run of the play, and it was opening night. We've never run the third act all the way through from start to stop. So
Mm.
we're all frantically writing our lines on our props. And luckily I'm reading most of my lines out of a journal, so it's like just this like terrifying chicken scratch. And I still have nightmares where I'm writing my lines and I'm about to go on stage. I'm like, I don't even know what this play is. And
I have a
so
very similar dream. I had a dream that I was drafted to be in Metallica, but I did not know how to play guitar. So we're about to go on stage, and I'm like, well, I hope James can carry me because I don't know what the fuck I'm doing. Anyway, I have that dream a lot, just different bands.
that's great. Lene, stage fright dreams.
I will have, it's funny that we're all talking about this, but I will have dreams where it's like I show up to like a show that's in like the auditorium that I was like at my high school that I went
Mhm.
to. And then they're like, oh, we need you to be in the show. And I don't know what I'm doing. And yeah, so there's stuff like someone's sick, we need you. And then I'm just like, I don't know what play this is. What's going
Uh-huh.
on? What are my lines?
Do you have that slight edge towards like maybe it's going to be all okay? Maybe I'm just going to go and the spirit will carry me through this.
Well, and I'm never like I'm not gonna go out. Like I'm just like let's do it, and I just like go out there and just figure it out. They need me. I don't know. I'm a people pleaser. That's probably what a lot of that is about.
Ask you, it's been a real pleasure chatting.
Yeah, likewise.
I really wish you both continued success. I hope more and more people see these movies.
Well, we appreciate that so
Yes,
much.
thank you
Yeah.
so
And
much.
yeah, we love being a part of Scumdance. I remember, I mean, many before Real Cool Time, I think even before Morbid Colors, I just remember coming across a film festival saying that was called Scumdance. And I said, I got to get into this festival one day. So
Yeah.
being it not once but twice is awesome, and we just appreciate you guys a lot.
Very
Yeah.
much.
Well, you remember us when the third one rolls out. So
Oh, you're high on the list, my friend.
fantastic.
All right.